Kazuna. Sorry. Randomly, I had gas out of.
Hey, it's you.
What?
I've been waiting.
Entirely out of the blue there. My apologies. Get nice scratch tickets. I got that one.
Let's do this again. All right, time to get buffed. It's stronger. It's stronger. Power overflowing. It's stronger. It's stronger. It's stronger. Power overflowing. It's stronger. It's stronger. It's stronger. Power overflowing. It's stronger. It's stronger. Power overflowing. It's stronger. It's stronger.
You know, it sure doesn't feel like 50%.
It's
Just saying.
stronger.
is not really worth it, to be honest. The 5 LeBeau might be worth it, but those two aren't. That's all that's left. It's just armor and weapons. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get situated. Let's see, we've got. Let's do the new mining rig quest.
Emergency announcement. We are preparing for a defensive operation against a large number of dolls appearing in the Caveris region. All ARCS defenders, please prepare for deployment.
Oh, they actually split this one now. Nice.
Attention all ARCS defenders. We are beginning a defensive operation against a large number of dolls appearing in the Caveris region. We request the participation of all ARCS defenders. Alright, well, let's go ahead and
this, I suppose.
Attention all Fox defenders. We are beginning a defensive operation against a large number of dolls appearing in the Caveras region. We request the participation of all Fox defenders.
Oh, wow. Nobody's covering orange. No, looks like me and this person are covering more. The orange. Lovely orange. One. Got plenty of blue flowers already. Jeez. Oh, we got company. Positions. And then flowers. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Saw the threat. I just did not want to get locked out. And what ended up happening was I got locked out. So I ended up just breaking my way in and forcing myself to not be locked out. Fairly straightforward. They've got them. I want this big batch of points right here. Okay, you need to stop following me. Sweet. I don't even know what stuff I just completed. It says over there in the chat. I'm not looking in the chat. I am looking at this Meldrum getting ready to fire. Someone's mining rig is getting beat up right now. And it is an orange. Because I've protected orange pretty effectively. I think it's green. Probably green. Oh, nope, there's orange getting attacked. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, purple needed some help. Purple needed a lot of help. much expecting. Yep, there they are. I was very much expecting enemies to show up here, and they did. Here, let me just... There we go. That helped a little bit. Wow, right when I actually fire it, it wore off. That's a shame. Some of these things that I'm completing are the objectives of the week. Once every 7 days, you get a new objective to do certain things. So we're getting these objectives to clear out a bunch of enemies or to do certain objectives, complete certain tasks, and then that will give us. Oh, look, a melting. So close to another 3 flowers. Nice. They are all running around down there. Grabbing those. And working in those boundaries. That was not helpful. Why did they do barrier on orange after I killed the backpack? You make it? You get an S rank? Barely. Let's see, what all did we get? We got... it's not too good. I suspect rank 3 will be better. Some icicle orbs, too. Let's see. Check item marketplaces. There's something that actually buffs the percentages like that, and gives health and photon points. It's actually surprisingly cheap. Yeah, this thing is messed up. That one alone nearly lost us the S rank. Nope, it stopped it just short. Okay. I thought I had this already. What are the random challenge records this time? Yeah, past events. I did not ever clear Trinitas solo. Ever. I've never cleared it solo. Starting on 8:30, dashes are going to be fairly difficult, but Lions Task Records. Let's see. Boss enemies. I already got one of the newest bosses. And then, let's see. Urgent Quest. Nice. Good and Kumpar's quests there. And they want me to go to West Kumpar's. They want me to look up vegetables. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Helps me, helps the channel, tells YouTube that this is the kind of content that you enjoy watching. And I also have a Patreon if you want to send me money, help me out, maybe help me get like a headset so you guys can hear me a little better. You know, up my audio quality there. Maybe help me afford things like replacement for my phone charger cord, because you know those things cost money. They are not made for free. The people who make them do not make them for free. It's not what I locked on. That's what I locked on. Thank you. it dawns on me that if on The Simpsons, the character Monty Burns greets people with ahoy hoy, since in Japanese culture, in the Japanese language, ahoy, specifically HOI, hoi references a shark. So if you see a shark, you shout out hoi, and you're, saying, hey, there's a shark over there. So if you're saying ahoy, hoi, you're saying hello, shark. So Monty Burns greets people in The Simpsons by saying hello, shark, when he answers his phone. That's a useful little fact for you. I don't know what use you get from this fact, but it's useful. So much stuff together. The resources are actually one of the primary reasons why I just never have time on PSO2s. I'm so busy collecting all of the resource nodes so that I have a stockpile of, available resources that I just don't get time to play the stuff that I want to play on this game. Now that I've gone down the mountain, collected a bunch of resources, myself something to drink here. Check chat. Yep. We got one person in chat, at least. Hi, person. I don't have my phone in front of me at the moment, so I can't, like, actively read chat. But, you know, I am checking rather regularly. That is such an annoying. Jump right over both the enemies. So annoying. This is one of the most difficult frozen crates to break in this area because of its proximity, or lack thereof, to a place to grab a board. The closest place to grab a board is actually all the way over here. And the one you want isn't actually this one. It's actually the one above this one, because this one has you jumping across and navigating all that. Instead, what you want is you want to go, there's supposed to be one right around here. Ah, yeah, there it is. Right there. So yeah, you want to go to there. Actually, let me grab that one. Otherwise, this is going to be a bit of a hike. Going up and down this hill, and up the hill, and down the hill, and up the hill, and down the hill. So what I'm doing is I'm going over here. As you can see, I gotta go up this big old hill, which on the board, not recommended. You know, on these hoverboards are not made for going uphill, they're made for going downhill or across flat surfaces. And not made for traversing uphill. Yes, I knew this cliff was here. Purposely jumped that so that I landed it where I did. Now I'm over here, where there are more of those vegetables. You can see there's some fruit trees, and then behind that lift is actually more vegetables. As far as my opinion on the Tavares mining rig defense quest, it was actually fairly good. You know, it was slightly challenging, not too bad. You do gotta try hard on it, and you do gotta be level 60, and you do gotta be ready. You're going to want your augments, you're going to want all your gear ready for it, because as you saw, you can't always rely on your teammates for everything, and sometimes your teammates are just going to end up getting stuck behind a barrier or some other problem. Or they might just not be very good at mining rig defense, which is its own problem that you have to deal with. And I, fortunately, am very good at dealing with that problem because I'm very good at mining rig defense. You know, I knew vaguely what to expect because it's mining rig defense. There's only so much you can do with that. You know, I expected multiple waves. I expected the waves to come from different directions, different spawn locations, stuff like that. I expected the barriers. I did not expect where the barriers would be because I had not been there before, so I couldn't expect it unless I Googled it or something. But I didn't Google it. I went in blind. But you know, I prepared. I mentally prepared. I physically prepared, or electronically prepared, I guess. I guess I physically prepared too. I've got my water bottle next to me. Not much of a physical preparation, but it works, I guess. Oh, there it is. Here. Grab that one. Grab that one. And we find ourselves directed in this direction. It's sending us down to here. Because there's carrots on this one. There you go. There's healing. Now, all of the resource nodes are out of range for our mag to detect. Because the nearest ones are like way over there. Or like maybe up there, over there, like way over there. Like they're way far away. So what we gotta do is go find somewhere that has more resources for us to collect. Currently, I believe it is daytime. About to be. Okay, so we will prepare for this one then. So start by collecting that ore. And then we'll collect this ore. So that's those. Let's go ahead and collect this seafood while we're up here. Also, there should be, actually, now that I think about it, there should be some ore around here somewhere. Let me see. Should be right around here, looks like. I seem to have managed to not locate it on my trip down the mountain. My traversal of the mountain has not gleaned any results from my hunt for ore. Plenty of end grinders. That's what's in the green crates. But I've got 5,000 of those. I really don't need more at the moment. I really don't. You know, I'm starting to get smarter about what kind of weapons I grab from these quest rewards. And a lot of them are just not actually worth it. Some of them are, but very few. It's very rare that the quest reward will be worthwhile. Now, the first thing I'm going to want to do once I teleport up to the top again is I'm going to want to actually go collect the Blizzardium first. There's a Blizzardium ore node that spawns Right around there somewhere. So I will go to Mount Atlas South. I can do this from south or north. South is just closer. I want to head for this mountain right here. I'm pointing at. You could teleport to that cocoon, or no, that's a tower, something like that. That cocoon also works, but you could teleport to either of those. You could either clear or abandon the quest and then climb up this hill, or you could skip the climb entirely and do what I'm doing and fly there. But you want to arrive or be there already during a snowstorm event, because there's this ore node for Blizzardium, and this is the only ore node currently in the game for Blizzardium. There are other ore nodes for other ores, and those are kind of varied and random. But for Blizzardium, that's the only one. There are other ways to get Blizzardium, but those don't really have the same limiting conditions. They do have limiting conditions, but not the same conditions. There are 20 Blizzardium available from Tavares Camp. You can exchange various things for Blizzardium. Well, I guess it's not various things. You can exchange multiple things for Blizzardium. You don't have to make the exchange, but if you want the 20 Blizzardium that they offer per week, then yeah, you kind of do need it. You've got these notable Tavares persimmons. Those are fairly nice. But I don't use them because my character is pretty much just straight up carnivore. Because I am a force. Forces rely on very heavy photon usage. So basically, I'm just out of luck on all of the other foods. Unless, of course, I change class, but that's not happening. No, I'm a mainline force. It's what I do. I'm not changing class. Come on. And what do you think this is? Final Fantasy 11? Ah, there it is. That was close. Someone is apparently fighting the Malacroid down there. I could get involved. Or not. They just killed the Malacroid down there. 800 experience. Not bad. Good for my subclass. Good for my main class. Did not get any items from it because I was too far away from it when it died. go down here. And those icicle orbs. Got these trees. So there should be some more icicle orbs somewhere around here. I want to speedrun style this. And those all expired. There's an item container up there. And up there. Denied. 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 I said denied. Okay, that does not make you invincible. Noted. Okay. Next, I believe it mentioned Belagana Ruins? PSE burst already. Oh my. Where is this PSE burst at? There it is. Wahoo! Mastery 3. Nice. Very fancy. What was built on that? No, it was Lost Central. Well, we're at 7 out of 8, so might as well just go ahead and grab the PSE burst progress while we're here. didn't get the extra 1,000 for being here. Darn. This one. Okay, now I need to go to Lost Central and do that one. Since that's the one I'm actually after.
PSE first.
Where at? Over here. Okay.
PSE climax.
No, that was quick. Okay. Now let's go somewhere we can actually very easily solo all of this stuff. As nice as Kavaris is, I'm kind of a fan of Bretem because Bretem is easily soloable. first we want to press our silver prim swords into a useful form. This means that we will end up inevitably. So that's why I do that. This means we will end up inevitably getting stronger. Because we will also end up getting very poor. All of these silver prim swords that we're processing. Oh, you know one thing that might help? Then I'm sure that's good. If I go over to, which one is it? This one? The item trader. I go to item exchange, go all the way to the bottom. You can see I've got 67 gold prim swords currently. Select the ones in my inventory. Just use the ones here. Got 2 of these remaining that I can grab. I can grab those. And then I want to go to here. Select all of these, deposit to there. I don't mean to put those in my inventory. Put those in there. And then exchange one last time. This is also where you go to turn in all of this stuff. See what we get. Ooh, gold item. I've already got this one. Another one. Okay, let's see what this one is. I think I've got that. Yeah, it's kind of useful, I guess. Okay, I guess I didn't have this one.
Please come again.
Let's see what else we got. Recycle, and then I grab some photon quartzes now.
Really do know your stuff. Please come again.
Oops.
Welcome.
Alright, time to get popped. It's stronger. Power overflowing.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that one. Okay.
Overflowing. Overflowing. It's stronger. It's stronger. Power overflowing. Power overflowing. It's stronger.
Well, since this one is so gosh darn valuable, let's see, what's the max level on this? 30? Okay. Let's go ahead and grab 3 of these. Use some of these 10%ers.
It's stronger.
Right. Gives a plus 10% to the great success chance,
It's stronger.
which I did not take advantage of at all. So that was a waste of 2 of them.
It's stronger. Come back anytime you
That
want to get stronger.
No idea. This one is really expensive. So, what I'm going to do is I recently used my personal shop thing. Darn. Got all these all prepared and primed and ready to go. Just need a buyer. do not seem to have any buyers. Very straightforward price tags. Very straightforward. You know, I have to hold these things in my shop for extended periods of time. So there's a price associated with that. I have to acquire these items, so there's a price associated with that. So if I'm reselling these items, then in order for me to resell these items, what I have to do is, if I want to make a profit, I have to charge more than I earn, and that profit is the differential between how much I charged and how much I paid. So my profit specifically stems from what I do to make it so that the item is worth my time. You know, how much do I charge to claim this item is worth my time? And that number is my profit. You know, once you subtract the cost. There it is. Gold crate, sorry. I always call them yellow crates because they're kind of yellow, but they're gold. They're labeled gold crates. I just call them yellow crates because the other ones are called green crates. It's like, well, why not call them emerald crates, you know? Since they are emerald green. Yeah, they never call them emerald crates. Just call them green crates, gold crates, and red crates. It's like, why not emerald, gold, and ruby? You know? Is it because you didn't want to make it seem like the emeralds were less valuable than the gold, even though the golds are more valuable and rare? Or at least from their rarity, they're more valuable? Is it because you didn't want to overvalue the ruby crates, the red crates? I have no idea what their thinking was on the naming scheme, but whatever their thinking was, what they ended up with was green, gold, and red instead of green, yellow, and red. If you want to very easily track down anything, what you do is you just find what active sonar targets you want in your gear subpalette, mags, active sonar target settings, and you just pick what you want. that's actually a lesson in just any economic situation, any economic society, or what's the word I'm thinking of? Situation, agreement, deal, something like that. Any economic negotiation you encounter, basically, it's a matter of how much is their time worth. You know, if I devalue my time, then I won't get paid what I'm worth. If people don't think I'm worth that much, that's on them. That's not on me. You know. Now, yes, I could arguably, be requested to show why I'm worth this much, but that's not on me. Yes, that would be on me to do that if that were agreeable between all parties involved. But if it's not, then what ends up happening is that one person will say, okay, well, I'm worth this much, and another person might say, I don't want to pay that. And so what ends up happening is they don't. They go somewhere else, and they find some other way to get the thing that they're wanting. That is also the founding logic behind all piracy too, ironically, where you have people who want something for free, but people don't want to give it away for free, so they pay a price that they can afford or that they think is negotiably agreeable. And if it's not negotiably agreeable, then they are just going to pay whatever they think they should pay. And that's piracy. That's just how it functions. That's a lesson in economics for you. But if you've got a product that's worthwhile and it's worth the money, people who pirated it, maybe they just couldn't afford the cost at the time, but they really, really wanted it. So what they'll end up doing is they will go out and they will eventually, when they can't afford it, go and purchase the item. Sims 3 actually kind of is a little bit notorious. EA Games actually purposely leaked a fully cracked version of The Sims 3 specifically for the purpose of testing whether or not their game made a good platform to sell stuff on. And what they found was, yes, it did, actually. They found that they were very, very profitable on that. And as a result, they ended up very rich. And a lot of people don't like EA for that. But a lot of people also do like EA because they purposely leaked their own game for free. They gave away their game for free, and they said, here's our game. They didn't say it was from them. They did that on purpose to, maintain their research viability. But, they found that when they leaked it, they actually made a lot of money. And I mean a lot of money. We're talking hundreds, thousands of dollars, probably more. And that's in addition, that is additionally the money that they got from normal sales, legal sales. But because they, purposely released their content like that, they lost out on some sales, certain sales. But the expansions for the game Sims 3, those are all the same price as Sims 3. They're all $20. Everything in the Sims 3 lineup is like $20, if I remember right. And if you want to purchase everything all at once for the Sims 3, the total price tag is somewhere in the range, I think last I checked it was somewhere in the range of like, I think it was $600 or something. It was pretty insane. It's very expensive. Doing math for upgrading everyone's gear? What kind of math? I just now checked my chat. I mean, are we talking like, damage calculation estimation math? Are we talking how to balance it when they like get a size larger math? Because that one's actually fairly easy. What kind of math are we talking here? Sorry, I'm in the middle of a boss fight, so I can't really alt tab over to check what you're typing. It might help if I could call over all the NPCs. Okay. Well, fun fight on the cheek. I really did that bad. So what kind of math are you referencing here that you need help doing? Dude showed up and then left. I don't blame him. I've done that before. I'm just out here soloing at the moment. Live movie concert. Oh, movie concerts. Last time I went to one of those things while live streaming, I ended up not being able to live stream for a month while dealing with a copyright claim that they had placed on the video. Except I managed to get the copyright claim reversed because the copyright claim was used under fair use. I was being rewarded for watching it in-game, and I was told, hey, everyone, come bring your friends. We're holding this concert. Come watch it with us with your friends in-game. And I happen to be live streaming it. And this game actually has streamer mode. So it's expected that you will be live streaming this game. Okay? I wasn't informed that it was copyrighted content I wasn't told in advance, hey, don't show up if you're streaming. No. Nowhere in that message did it mention not to show up. Nowhere in that message did it say, we're about to hold a movie concert of copyrighted content. Bring your non-streaming, non-recording friends. No, it just says bring all your friends. We're holding a movie concert at each base. Come join us. Well, that doesn't tell me that it's copyrighted. Where was I supposed to learn that this was copyrighted content? Twitter? I don't go on Twitter. I barely have a Twitter account. My Twitter account got hacked for like 4 or 5 years before I recovered it at one point. Okay, it's recovered now. But like, at one point, it was good 4 or 5 years before I could recover my Twitter account. And because of Twitter's terms of use and terms of service, I couldn't just make another account because I already had one. It was just hacked. And Twitter had to they had to unban me. They had to unblacklist me. They had to unsuspend me. And on top of that, they then had to suspend my login credentials, force me to change my password again, which I had already done. And yeah, it was this big, massive security crackdown that I had to do just to get my Twitter account back. So yeah, I don't go on Twitter because they took 5 years to help me recover my account when I got hacked. You know, I had stepped away from my account for a couple of weeks, and I had ended up hacked in that time, and they ended up suspending me. And then they, ended up basically shadow banning me. They didn't fully ban me. I was still technically allowed on Twitter. I just couldn't do anything. I was active shadow banned as opposed to subtle shadow banning where it's just kind of in the background. No, I was actually noticeably shadow banned there, and yeah, I had trouble recovering my account at that point. And that's not the first company that's done that. Like Jagex Ltd, for example, makers of RuneScape. If you're familiar with RuneScape, yeah, RuneScape is a very old Java-based MMO that got very popular for just doing what they do effectively. They're good at what they do, and they made a lot of content. And then they started making a lot of bad choices. Their bad choices aside, I had an account that was in the top 500 at one point on cooking. Now cooking is just literally nothing but level 99s. It's all level 99. Every single position in the top 500 is level 99 characters. Just level 99 characters on pretty much every skill. Because RuneScape is just so old, there's no room on the leaderboard anymore. If you aren't already level 99, then what you need to do is, if you aren't already on that leaderboard and you want to be on that leaderboard, you have to wait for someone who is on that leaderboard to basically get their account deleted. They have to get banned. Because otherwise they're not getting removed from that leaderboard. Because they're just going to keep earning experience. Or you could get more experience than them, but they've all got like 50 billion experience or more. You know, there are people that literally just no life that game. I don't know how they do it because half of them are free members and some of them are paying. That was one of the bad decisions that Jagex made. I understand their yearning to earn a profit, but they did it the wrong way, is the problem. Yes, they're still in business. No, they are not respected. Okay? When is the last time you have heard of RuneScape? I have not heard of RuneScape in around a decade, I think. Ever since RuneScape Classic was released, was the last time I heard of RuneScape. RuneScape Classic was released somewhere in the early 2000s, if I remember right. Because I'm referring to the original RuneScape Classic, the web version, not the mobile. Okay? Mobile came out later, years later. Like many, many years later. They released the mobile version of RuneScape Classic. But the original RuneScape Classic, which, by the way, like, they made so many bad decisions in RuneScape. They really did. Prayer, for example, the way you raise your prayer experience is you bury bones. Okay, that's fair. But you only get 5 experience for each set of bones that you bury, except for a few exceptions. And I do mean a few. I can list them on 2 hands. Okay? And this is a game where you need about 2 million experience or more just to reach like level 75. That's not even level 99. That's 75. Okay, if you want all of the prayer stuff, you want level 99. But like you're not getting level 99 anytime soon. Ever. Okay? Even if you're legitimately botting the game, even if you're full on automated playing and just burying bones 24/7, just bury bones, bury bones, bury bones, withdraw bones, bury bones, bury bones, bury bones, withdraw bones. You know, even if you're full on automating it, it's going to take you multiple weeks going non-stop like that. As you might have guessed, that's not how you that's not how you make it easily accessible to players. I'm not even limiting it to new players at this point. I'm just saying to players, just any players. Okay, average players, new players, veteran players. Veteran players did not want to sit there spending multiple weeks just burying bones. Giant bones, which are worth 15 experience, and you have to kill enemies that are somewhere in the level 60 range of combat. Meaning you need like at least 40 levels of strength training. You know, just to beat these things. You know, you needed a really high level character just to fight these. And even if you managed to live, even if you had the food for it, and you went all out and you min-maxed to the extreme, yeah, you were going to get you were either going to get your bones slowly, or you were going to require over leveling to the extreme just to get the content. And it was still going to take a while to, you know, kill the enemies. It was going to take a while to bury the bones, because you have to bury the bones. That actually takes seconds. But in addition to that, you had to deal with, what if there are other people there who are also hunting giants? That was actually pretty common. So you ended up usually just camping one giant. If you were in a really good spot, you could maybe camp 3 of them. And that was pretty much the extent of all you could do to harvest bones, unless you wanted to spend millions of gold to buy like 30 bones. With that being said, it appears you cleared all of the daily quests. Now I just need some weekly quests, but because they're holding the movie concert, I kind of want to go watch that movie concert. It's a good movie, you know? Well, I mean, it's not a good movie. It's a very, very bad movie. But not in the context of it not being good to the same degree. English is a funny language. It's not a bad movie in the sense that it isn't good. It is good, but it's a bad movie in the sense that it's an evil movie. Because, I felt that the most recent episode actually very well rounded all of the loose ends. Yeah, okay, there's one loose end in the entire series. But, that's one. Okay? One loose end. The guy went back in time and he is forced to eternally just repeat. Well, here's the thing. He's forced to eternally repeat, but if that time paradox continues, then why would it revive the profound darkness? Because if he never leaves the time stream, then what ends up happening next? Well, what ends up happening next is he arrives at Matoi and he then proceeds to attempt to kill her. And then wonders if he wasn't good enough. And then everything repeats. And it's like, well, okay, so there's one loose end, but it's a loose end that fixes itself. So I think they should have gone with, something new by that point. But they apparently decided to continue the series and push the series and keep on forcing the series in this direction. And yeah, it's just kind of this thing. Because now they're going to start delving into the other problems that ARCs are facing, and then they still have to deal with... Yeah, say movie concert is on right now at each base. Nowhere does it mention anywhere that any of this is copyrighted. Nowhere. It doesn't mention it anywhere. Did you see any mentions of copyright? I didn't see any mentions of copyright. Yeah, I think since we've, completed our daily requirements, I think this is a good time to end the episode. And then I'm going to go look up some PSO2 Oracle on YouTube if you want to search them up. That's kind of how I've been finding it. But, it's available in-game, obviously. And my character will be watching it in-game, but I will be watching it on YouTube because I can skip certain portions that I find rather repetitive, like credits. I'm not the type that's interested in the credits very often. Sometimes I'll be interested in the credits, but like only if someone does a good job in their role. So like if a voice actor does a really good job portraying the character, I might look them up. I might. I probably won't, but I might. But with that, I suppose I will want to remind everyone, if they have not yet done so, they probably want to go ahead and leave a like on the video. Helps out pretty much everyone involved, really. Helps out you guys, helps out me, helps out YouTube. It helps out everyone, okay? Because it tells YouTube that their stuff is being used. It tells me that you guys are actually watching my content and enjoying my stuff, and you want to see more of it. And it helps you guys because all these likes actually advertise my content more to new people, so that new people can find my videos when I start streaming, and then those new people can chat with the people who are already here. And yeah, it ends up creating this self-sustaining loop, and this content gets a lot more attention that way, and then then you guys get more people to talk to, I get more people to talk to, I get more people leaving likes on my videos, more people subscribing to my videos, subscribing to my channel, going through and doing all this stuff to, help me get more popular, help them get more people to talk to, or you get more people to talk to, whoever is watching this. All parties involved find leaving a like on the video very beneficial. And if they aren't involved, well, that's why they aren't saying that leaving a like would help, is because they aren't involved. They aren't watching it, and they aren't subscribed, and they aren't aware of what kind of content this is. Even if you don't like it, it just helps. You might get suggested a couple of different people who play the game, but it just helps. If maybe you just don't like today's episode. Maybe you prefer some of the episodes where I'm a little quieter, a little more reserved on my speaking habits. Maybe you prefer episodes where I'm more talkative. I've got those too. I've got episodes where I did not go quiet for all 6 hours and just kept going. I've had episodes where I've talked for 8 hours straight. I just did not shut up. Okay. So I've got all ends of the spectrum there. I just kind of, I vary. I range between the different results, the different styles. And maybe you prefer some of my other content. Maybe PSO2 isn't your style, but maybe you like Space Engineers, or maybe you like Minecraft. Maybe you like Redstone. Maybe you like building. Maybe you like Satisfactory. I play Satisfactory. Maybe you like D&D. I've got D&D content. There's not much of it because, I have to sift through all my D&D content and re-verify what is or is not copyrighted. So I have to go through that and find all that. But, when I'm feeling confident that I probably don't have any copyrighted content involved, yeah, I'll live stream that. But otherwise, I might just record an episode and regale you people with what I've been up to in D&D. You see in live chat over here, Mr. Demery Moltres said about half an hour ago that he needs my help balancing the items for his players in his campaign. He said he needs my help, in doing some math for upgrading everyone's gear. And, I can do that. I know how. I know how to balance all of this. But as it sits right now, I think I will wrap up this episode. And, if you want to support the channel, you can leave a like, subscribe, comment. Helps me, helps the channel, all that good stuff. You can also go ahead and check out my Patreon page. I'm probably going to try and do all of my alliance tasks tomorrow. Those capsule ones. But the reason that I'm doing those tomorrow is because of the alliance bonuses. So I'm going to go ahead and, watch this movie that I that I can't show you guys, sadly. And they only display each series of episodes for like a week. So, yeah. So I gotta get caught up on this week's episode. But until next time, stay safe out there, and stay safe out there, and until next time, bye.